Good afternoon. I'm Holly Willis. I am the brand spanking new president of Senior Care Alliance, so forgive me if I stumble around a little bit. We have a large crowd here. We thank you so much. The location sponsor, I think, was going to say a couple of words for River Glen. Introduce yourself. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Lance Glenn, owner and operator here at River Glen Funeral Services. We also have Lewis Funeral Chapel over on Kelly Highway. Thank you, and thank you for your attendance, and we welcome you, and we're so glad that you get to enjoy our beautiful establishment here. We're so proud of it, and just want to thank you for coming.
I thought that when I walked in. I've never been in here. I thought this is gorgeous. So thank you for hosting.
We're so proud of it.
You should be. And then the food today was sponsored by the Senior Care Alliance. It's the only time we usually do that is the first meeting of the year. So we don't have necessarily a specific speaker today, just kind of give you guys an orientation of what we have planned this year. First of all, our mission. We want to make sure everybody understands our mission, which is to serve as a resource and advocate for regional senior citizens, formal and informal caregivers. So that's why we're here. We talked a lot about in our board meetings about our mission really is to be there for the seniors, educate the seniors and their caregivers. So that's what we're working really hard to do this year. And we have a brand new board, and I'm going to introduce them, and I made little certificates for everybody. Myself, I'm Holly Willis, and I'm the CEO at Legacy Heights and Memory Lane in Van Buren. Candace Cox is not here, right? I gotta digress for a second. I had a death in the family Thursday, I had a funeral Sunday, and I had a first grandchild on Monday, and she's in the NICU, and so I'm not my usual self. So anyway, Candace Cox is our vice president, and she's with Home Helpers. Brittany McLeod is with Heart of Hospice, and I have a certificate for you, Brittany. Maybe we can do pictures after. DJ Madison is the treasurer. I have a certificate for him, and he's at Mercy Rehab. And then Louise Sponhurst, she's in a new kind of position this year. She was our secretary of the board last year, and now she's our program coordinator. So she helps keep the board in line. Jarrett Davis with Pathway Insurance. Where did Jarrett go?
I think he's in his booth.
Okay, Jarrett's here with Pathway Insurance. Ashley Brasher with Mercy Rehab. Love your hair, by the way, looks really good. Emma Hunt is with Heart of Hospice. Teresa Thomas with Legacy Heights and Memory Lanes right down here. Mandy Kuykendall with Brookdale's right over there. Activity extraordinaire down there. Crystal Cullen with UAMS. Lance Glenn, which you got to meet. Kathy Vaughn with Kavanaugh Senior Center and Price Insurance. Is Kathy here? No. And Jessica Taylor with Encompass. They're right over there. We're really excited to have some new board members with lots and lots of senior experience, and so we're excited to offer really good programming this year. First of all, one of our obviously goals is our membership, and so we're doing kind of a membership drive. It was miraculous that a lot of people really filled out their membership at the conference last year, but Brittany, who's our secretary, has the membership forms back there, and we encourage you to fill those out while you're here so we can get you on our mailing list and make sure you're getting all the information that we put out. There's also back there a way to pay through credit card if you want to do that. And you can also pay with check or cash too. And also we can send you an invoice. So we're making it real easy to become members. And if your company doesn't, support you or doesn't usually pay for membership, which a lot of companies do not do that, there's a very affordable individual membership. If you are a speaker or host one of our coffee talk or one of our general meetings, you get your membership for free. And so back in the back there is a list for people to sign up if they want to host. Oh, Liz has it. When Liz finishes eating, hopefully she'll take it back to the table. So there'll be, if you want to host a meeting for the location and or for the meal and or the speaker, that information we'd like for you to sign up on, because that's getting really popular for organizations to want to host a Senior Care Alliance meeting.
Discuss the coffee talks and what they are.
Yes, we'll do that. No, it's on here. So kind of a little bit about the memberships of, why become a member of the Senior Alliance? Does anybody have any ideas why you want to become a member of Senior Alliance?
Learn about resources.
Yes, good. Thank you very much. You gain visibility and recognition within our community as, really kind of an expert for providing senior care. The directory, and there's directories back there. You have the option of being placed in our directory, which is a wonderful resource that we also take to all of our coffee talks, which I'll be talking about in a little bit. Being part of our organization is a great networking opportunity. I think people get to talk to other people that are doing the same thing and brainstorm about ways maybe to provide services better for seniors. There's no fee for attending our general meetings and coffee talks. So they're, usually very informative meetings. So if you have any questions about that, we would love for you to talk to us about joining the Senior Care Alliance while you're here today if you're not already a member. So our website, Louise has been working her hiney off on developing our website and making it very usable, because in the past it hadn't been very usable. And we have all of our events posted on there, all of our information. We have our directory posted on there, anything that's coming up. We actually have a tab for educational information for seniors. So there's lots of different things to do on our website. And that is what's the website address? I was just on it. ARSeniorCareAlliance.org. So there's bios of all of your board members, sponsorship list. There is, and it's a growing list of who the sponsorships are for the Senior Care Alliance. Okay, so be sure to check out that website and all the events that are on there and the resources. There's a Q&A section, there's a gallery, so all of our events all of our pictures and fun things that we do is on there as well. We also have a Facebook page, and probably has there not been anybody that hasn't seen our Facebook page? Okay, good. Our Facebook page is also a good resource. We put all of our information on there. You as a member, if you have something going on that you think is appropriate to put on the Facebook page, please send that to Louise as well. So our coffee talks. Coffee talks are where we as a Senior Care Alliance go to the individual senior centers throughout our community. We have a special speaker. We have door prizes. It's becoming very popular with the senior centers to make sure they're there when we're there, which is kind of nice. I mean, we've come a long way. Ashley was a leader of our coffee talks last year. Teresa's the coordinator of our coffee talks this year, and they're just a really successful way to get information out to seniors. We deliver all of our Senior Care Alliance bags with you as members. If you want to put your information in the bag, you're welcome to do that, and we hand those out. So those are right back there where Ashley's standing is the coffee talk sign up. So Ashley, you want to talk a little bit about that? Or?
Sure.
So a couple All right, so we're really excited about 2025 Coffee Talks. So Coffee Talk is just a way that we can get out in the community and stand on our mission, which is helping educate the seniors and just giving them options. They get phone calls day after day. This way there's people in front of them that know what they're talking about, people that they can trust, and if we can't help them, someone in this room can. So we would love to help network with that and help these seniors out. So there's a time, usually it's about 10:30, and it's the second Tuesday of the month. Yes, second Tuesday of the month. We choose a location, and then we have a speaker that gives like a small insert of education for about 20-30 minutes. It can be about falls. It can be about things that these seniors can benefit from, not necessarily on your business, but it's good education, of course, for these seniors, and you can be able to give your information after your talk. We all get together, we bring with a small door prize. It can be like a candy bar or something small, so that way we can reward them by, of course, coming. And then Teresa's been having a lot of great ideas, maybe getting some bingo and some games and try to get these seniors more excited about coming. And then, of course, this is the option for the speaker, the location, and she's already had the dates on here. There's several places that's already filled out, so if you guys can help us fill in these gaps, we would very much appreciate it. Anybody want to start looking at it? I know y'all are excited about it.
Oh, they're already pretty popular. So if you have any questions about Coffee Talk, Teresa back there on the back table, or Ashley should be able to answer those questions for you. So the general meetings. The general meetings are always held at noon on the fourth Wednesday of each month, and we rotate those according to who wants to sponsor the general meeting. Each month there's always a speaker except for the very first meeting, and we provide education through that, and also a time of networking and sharing. And the reason kind of that we're going over this today is we want to make sure everybody kind of knows what's going on for the year, be able to mark your calendars and that kind of thing. So if you'll mark your calendar for the fourth Wednesday of the month, I believe every month except probably Thanksgiving, because that falls, I think, on right before Thanksgiving. So we'll move that one a little bit. So the sign-up list for that is in the back as well, unless Liz still has it. The fun thing that we have also that we do is we try to do some special events educating seniors. Last year we were at First Methodist Church last year, right? For Seasons of Life. Grand Avenue, sorry. And we had the best turnout ever. I think, since we're all over the COVID post-traumatic stress of that, we have a lot of people and events that, people are wanting to get out again. And so we have the board talked about and had some initiatives to do this, try this Season of Life event again. And we're targeting large churches that have a large senior population. And the first one that we're going to try this year is First Baptist, and it's going to be on March 1st. So we're still working out the details. I think Louise and I have some meetings next week to hammer out those details, but please mark your calendar if you'd like to come to that Seasons of Life at First Baptist Church on March 1st. And then the other, in addition to the coffee talks and the meetings that we have, one of the other large events that we have is Senior Appreciation Day. How many in here went to Senior Appreciation Day last year? It was the bomb. It was really, really good. Senior Care Alliance does all the food for all the seniors. A lot of the facilities from the River Valley and surrounding area come to that. It's an educational event. Bingo, I think, is the most popular event for our seniors. Senior Care Alliance members bring bingo prizes. It's like a big old party. And that's going to be on May 20th. And it's sponsored by the City of Fort Smith Utilities Department. And it'll be down at the Riverfront Park like it was last year. We used to have it at the bowling alley, a couple of years ago, but it got kind of too crowded, and what we discovered is a lot of the seniors didn't really want to bowl, so we kind of shifted. And that's one thing about the board that I introduced earlier and the Senior Care Alliance. We are a fluid organization, so we move to what the needs are of the community. So most importantly, if there's something that you think that we should do or an idea that you have, we would really love to hear it, because that's our mission for seniors and their families. Okay, conference. We already started working on the conference. It's our biggest event. It was a very great event last year in September. We have our theme, and I missed the conference meeting because I had a death in the family. So, yeah, Louise, can you talk a little bit about the conference?
Game of life.
Game of life. Here, let me get that little flyer back there. Okay. So last year we did holidays, and that was a lot of fun. Individual tables that wanted to sponsor chose a holiday that they wanted, and I think our winner was Wansley, was it not? She's right there. So she won the competition, which means I believe she gets a free entry this year. But this year in September, so y'all can start thinking about what you want to do for your table, is going to be like the game of life, I believe, right?
Board games.
Board games, okay. And so the sponsorship levels are $2,000 for the champion and $1,000 for the Scrabble. So we have Monopoly, Scrabble, Twister. Oh, that sounds like fun. A Guess Who and Candyland are our sponsorship levels, and they're $2,000, $1,000, $500, $250, and $100. So we have all levels of sponsorship because we don't really want to discourage you from becoming a sponsor. And that information Ashley's passing out right now.
And they're free to pick a board game for decorations on their table. Whatever type of board game that you guys prefer, you can decorate your table to match that.
Right.
You don't have to stick to what's listed.
Right, so like if you're a $100 sponsor, that doesn't mean you need to do your table like Candyland. You might want to do some other game, board game. The other thing about the conference, and I'm excited that we have 2 RNs on our conference planning committee this year, because for those of you that's ever tried to get nursing CEUs, it's a little bit of a nightmare. So we always give CEUs every year, so it's an excellent opportunity for professionals in your organizations to get their CEUs, support us, and lots of networking opportunities and good food, right? Any other announcements about the conference? No? Is it gonna, do we know where it's gonna be, or we're still working on that?
Not yet, that's not been confirmed, but we're beginning to look for speakers. So we had, last year was local speakers, and it was pretty awesome. I think our evaluations were even super good. So if you have someone in mind that you want to hear from, or you want to step up, because those spots fill in really super fast. We did breakout sessions last year, and we're likely not going to do that this year. We found that everybody wanted to stay in that same big room, yes, where all of the vendors were. So we're going to do just a few little changes this year, just trying to improve. But if you have an idea, you've been attending, and the conference, you have some ideas that you want to throw out to the conference committee, we are open to doing that. We meet every month. It takes that long to prepare for this event. So looking forward to it, though.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
I love the conference.
Molly, did I miss the date on it?
No, you did not. We're still working on those.
And if you don't care about that, if anybody has location when it comes to any venues, like we need 2 large size rooms that can fit about 152 people. If anybody got contacts
Years ago, we used the convention center downtown. I don't know if anybody's ever used the convention center downtown for anything, but it's pretty expensive and they're very restrictive on their rules too, as far as food and all that, which is okay if you're an organization that has a lot of extra money. But we are really trying to put our finances into educating seniors. And so we want to try to be good stewards of the Senior Care Alliance money. When you guys sponsor, or when you guys buy an ad in the deal, I was going to show that. I think there's some back in the back, the directory. When you guys buy an ad in the directory, those are kind of the kinds of things that allow us to we're not a big national organization. We're all local, and all of that money stays local. So also, way down the road, but just I want to throw this out there, as you learn about us, if you don't know that much about us, or as you come to the meetings or meet the board members, if you're interested in being on the board next year, we would love to know about that as well. So that usually happens in the fall. We identify a slate of board members, we vote on them, and then they're announced at this meeting in January. So, okay, I think I covered everything on my agenda, right? Let me just make sure. Senior Care Alliance email. So when you send it, I had written a note, when you send an email to us, Louise is the keeper of that as our program coordinator. So, what'd you say?
Sarah's over here making
She's
fun
the
of
keeper of the emails.
Keeper of the emails.
Not the one that responds to it.
She's extremely articulate. I don't know if you've gotten an email from Senior Care Alliance recently, but it's like, go Louise. I mean, they're really, really good. So we appreciate you doing that. And so if something, you think of a question tomorrow or the next day or Saturday, whenever, she answers them all the time, I think. Oh,
No question.
yeah, just drop her a email and she'll be happy to answer. So speaking of that, does anybody have any questions? I went over a whole lot, I know. One of the things that we talked about, because I think, back during the COVID and even before, and everything was so kind of scattered, that we really wanted to make sure this very first meeting that all of the people knew about what's going to happen this year, what the coffee talks are, what the events are, how to get a hold of us. So that's why I know some of that information might be something redundant for you guys, but I wanted to make sure I went over that so everybody understood our mission and what we do. Questions? Nobody? I must have done a darn good job. Okay, well, thanks, LaDonna, that was sweet. So the other thing that we do at all of our meetings is we offer like a 5-minute elevator speech. So we would love to get to know everybody in here, where you work, how to get a hold of you, just a little, maybe not 5 minutes, more like 50 seconds, about what you like to do, what you do, and why you're involved with us. Anything you'd like to share. So we will. You want to start? Huh? Go right ahead. So I'm going to go grab a bite while you start.
We don't have to do this. Let's go.
And if we can't hear you, we're trying to microphones, just so you know.
Oh, microphone. You gonna give me a microphone? I don't think you probably shouldn't do that. Okay, hi, I am Wansley Harrison. I am a mental health therapist. I own and operate and provide therapy with WM Health and Wellness. Hot off the press, I am now a Medicare provider. Woo! Y'all are welcome. So, My specialty is seniors, so I am a social worker of gerontology as well, along with the LCSW. I have Medicaid, Blue Cross Blue Shield, all the other great ones as well. So just send them all my way. I am accepting patients. So me, Wansley, I have little pamphlets here with all the insurance that I take and a little bit of info about me that I will pass around. Anything? That was good? You're great? That was good. I wish I had a microphone.
Give out your phone number.
Oh, my phone number. Great. That's how I need you here. Is 479-274-8847.
Hey, I'm Liz Martin, and I am working as a consultant for Jameson Bond with Providence Law Firm here in Fort Smith. Jameson has an office here and in Conway. He does estate planning, any type of legal work that a family might need as far as getting Medicaid approved, learning how to do their trust, wills, POAs. We have a $150 consultation fee, but that money does go toward any legal work that Jameson would do for the family. The benefit in calling me is it doesn't cost anything. So what I offer to your patients, your clients, the folks that you all run into, if they are needing to go into the nursing home, if they're needing to look at long-term care of any kind, home health. I've got 18 years experience in hospice and home care, so I have a lot of contacts in the area. They may not need us, but I'll help them figure it out. And I was telling Lance earlier, if they don't need legal help, if they don't have enough money for legal help, because lawyers are expensive, I mean, we're gonna say it. And a lot of times people have to spend money, to protect assets, especially for that well spouse. Sometimes they just need to do a spend down. Having worked with Louise, home instead, hospice, things like that, I understand that they can do burial, home improvements, those kind of things, maybe just to spend down. If they don't need an attorney, I'm going to steer them away from an attorney. But if an attorney can protect their assets for the well spouse or to help the son or the daughter or the family get that loved one into long-term care, what they need, we're going to do that. And we're willing to sit down and talk to them. I kind of vet the families, and then if they need further help, I can send them to an agency like you guys, or we can get them a consult with Jameson if that's really truly what the family needs. But I don't want them to spend the money unless they need to spend the money. My cell number is 479-883-3379. We are in the guide, the Senior Care Alliance book. We have a Facebook page, we have a website, and it doesn't cost anything to call me. I don't work in the office, I'm retired actually, so you can just call me, and if my family needs to talk at night when there's multiple members there at home off work, I'll be happy to talk to them. Can meet them for coffee so that they can put a name with a face, but happy to talk to anybody that y'all might know that needs my assistance. Thanks, y'all.
Good afternoon, Cindy Anderson, Business Development Director here with Encompass Health. Encompass Health is an 80-bed acute inpatient rehab hospital right here in Fort Smith, so we're blessed to have it here. Encompass Health holds 3 Joint Commission certifications of care. It is stroke, hip fracture, and amputee, and we are one of 21 hospitals in Encompass Health that actually holds the Stroke Center of Excellence. So if you know of anyone that's had old or new strokes, we are the Center of Excellence right here in Fort Smith. And a lot of people don't even know what kind of facility or options there are here in Fort Smith. So we also have a couple of support groups. We have a stroke support group. It is the last Tuesday of every month from 3:30 to 4:30. It is upstairs in Encompass Health. And also we have a new Brain Injury Alliance support group. And it is the 4th Monday of each month, 1 to 2:30. And it also is upstairs, and we would love to have not just survivors, but family members and caregivers, friends, anyone in the community that wants to learn about either one of those. If you have anyone that is struggling with maybe an old stroke and they're getting weak and just generalized weakness, we can absolutely have them come in, strengthen them up, and have them live independently. So our motto is basically getting you back to what you used to do. So Our admission number is 479-785-8554. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Lori Ramsey. I'm with the City of Fort Smith, Communications Coordinator. I'm
I'll
a
introduce
manager.
myself too. I'm Josh Bufink. I'm the Public Relations Manager for the City of Fort Smith, and she knows more about what to talk about with Project Concern, so she's going to talk about Project Concern a little bit.
Our main reason for joining Senior Care Alliance is just to make sure that you guys are aware that there are some city services that would be good for seniors. And the main one is Project Concern, which allows low-income families to get a discount on their water utilities bill. It's quite a bit. It's 50% water, 50% sewer, and 25% solid waste services. And for a family of two, the Project Concern income limit is $42,300. So it's quite a bit higher than the national poverty limit. You can go online to download applications, fortsmithar.gov/Project Concern. If someone doesn't have the means to download and print an application online, they can email utilitypr@fortsmithar.gov and request one to be mailed to them, or they can call Citizen Services at 479-784-2232. 16. 784-2262.
Okay, I'm Sarah with Come Instead. We take care of people in their homes, and so we do take VA, long-term care, and Medicaid. And we are rebranding, so this is the old logo, this is the new logo. You'll start seeing it, kind of our facelift. And so our color wheel has changed. And so that will all start changing, our vehicles, everything. So I just wanted you to be able to kind of see that that's coming and new, and I'll probably announce it the next few meetings just so everybody gets to see it. So if you want a new card, I have them with me. I'd be glad to share. We can do everything: cooking, cleaning, laundry, bed changes. We can take care of people in a lot of facilities in Fort Smith also, so they don't have to just be at home for us to take care of them. We can go to the hospital with them, doctor's appointments. So if you need us, you're welcome to give me a call at 479-434-6960.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Teresa. I'm from Van Buren Legacy Heights and Memory Lane. And what we have is independent living. We're a senior community, like in a hotel-style atmosphere. We spoil our residents. It's all inclusive. We cook, we clean, and we cook 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, and do their laundry 3 days a week and clean, not every day. Anyway, and then we also have Memory Lane. This is 3 secured memory care units with 24-hour CNA and nurse care. So if you know of anybody that is tired of maintaining their home or just need help, the first stages of they don't want to clean and cook for themselves, we have a nice family atmosphere. And also if you have a loved one or know someone that needs memory care, assisted living, we'll be there for them. And our number is 479-262-6466.
Hello again, I'm Ashley, and my day job is I work with Mercy Rehab. We are a 50-bed rehab hospital that's located off of Chad Colley, which is on the other side of town. We're just another option for inpatient rehab, and our goal is to get patients home as independent as possible. And we admit from home, the hospital setting, and if they're in a clinic setting, wherever they are, if they want to call us, and my phone is always on. We'd love to communicate with those people and help get them back to their prior level of function. My phone number is 479-957-1700, and also want to add that we have an amputation support group. So I know a lot of these places that have like independent living in those places, we would love to help get some of those people out into our support group. It's just amazing. We can't tell these people what to expect to go through, but when they talk to somebody that's been through it firsthand, it's awesome. It's definitely God's work at hand. But if we can help in any way, definitely let us know, and thank you for having us.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm with the Blossoms. We are skilled nursing and long-term care, so whether you need short short-term rehab or the nursing home, we're available for that. We have a location in Fort Smith as well as in Van Buren. Both of our facilities do offer secured units. My phone number is 479-650-3203. This is Cassie. She is going to be handling our Van Buren facility. And what is your phone number?
My phone number is 479-670-0073.
And our Van Buren facility is VA contracted as well.
Hi guys, I'm Darcy, and this is my first Senior Care Alliance meeting, so I'm excited. I work at Physical, and we are a physical therapy clinic, and we do normal physical therapy like orthopedics, but we have special training in balance and vestibular, and we have a big focus on helping elderly people stay living at home independently as long as possible, and try to work with them on fall risks and work through balance issues, coordination issues. Sometimes there's some vision training. So if you have anyone who's suffering with that, we want to keep them at home and independent as long as possible. Our phone number is 479-242-9771.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Thornton, and I too, this is my first time here, so I'm so excited about getting to come to this meeting. I am with Elder Estate Protection of Arkansas, and I was in long-term care for 35 years and always knew that we had problems getting people qualified for Medicaid, or people, had to spend all their money. So when I retired from long-term care, I had the opportunity to go to work with this wonderful group, and we're all over Arkansas. And we assist people with pre-planning from power of attorney down to trusts and anything in between, as well as we have Medicaid specialists in-house that work with clients to qualify for Medicaid and save their assets. So I'm real excited about being here, and I'm real excited about getting to know y'all and seeing some more of y'all that I do know. And if y'all need anything or any questions, please feel free to call me, 501-626-1140. And thank y'all.
Hello, my name is Blake Stills with Brookdale Senior Living here in Fort Smith. We're located over by the mall off of Duncan Road. We offer independent living, assisted living, as well as memory care. Miss Mandy, she does the programs for our memory care. She does a great job. And she also has a support group that meets monthly at the community as well. But we have studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms available. We can help families get the VA funding or VA benefits to help pay for that as well. Deanna, our business office manager, is here as well with Cynthia. They can help families get the long-term care insurance policies pushed through and that sort of thing. Was you guys I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Our phone number is 479-484-5556.
Like I said, I'm Mandy Kirkendall, and I am our memory care program coordinator. You might hear the term Clare Bridge. That is what Brookdale calls their memory care. One of our big things is that we're trying to kind of fight that stigma of memory care, and to know that it's kind of an open area for people to still live and thrive within our community. I follow a daily path that's evidence-based, so all the activities we do throughout the day follow this daily path that's going to help give them their best life that they can. We have a very home-like atmosphere. Honestly, I love working with the residents that I have. They've truly become like my family, and we care for them deeply. And I think that's one of the things I can say the most about both memory care and assisted living, is that we are very family-oriented. We enjoy spending time with their family members and getting to know them on a personal level. So we would love to see any of you come to visit. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Keith Brown. I'm with Cornerstone Caregiving, and we do in-home care. So a couple of differences. I do cover eastern Oklahoma as well as the River Valley. contract with the VA, and we don't have a minimum requirement, a minimum hour requirement. So that's just a couple of differences. Other than that, pretty similar to the other in-home care agencies that do a great job in the community as well. So my goal is just to work together, partner with everyone in order to get everyone care. That's the most important thing. I think that's why we're all here, is to get our seniors care. So we collaborate together a lot. So look forward to working with all of y'all. If you have skilled patients that need to get home, let me know. So Keith Brown, 974-5207. Thanks.
Hello, Brittany with Heart of Hospice. We do palliative and hospice care in this area. My kind of takeaway for you guys, I want you to know that when you're working up residents, patients, clients, and you're having some insurance barriers, when it comes to hospice, we don't have those issues. So if they're agreeable, eligible, need help, call me. I can help you with introducing that conversation about hospice services. We want to give them the care they need. But this is Ashley. I'll let her talk a little bit about palliative care.
So I am a care transition coordinator for palliative to hospice. Palliative care is for patients who aren't quite eligible for hospice, or they are and just aren't quite ready to make the leap for that. These patients typically have chronic conditions that are life-limiting. It's a provider that comes out to the home about once a month, a nurse practitioner, and assists with symptom management, education with disease process, and it is billed through insurance, just as it would be if you were going to see a specialist. So if you have anybody that you think would benefit from that, you can give me a call at 479-388-7155. We see patients at home, in the nursing home, assisted living, wherever they're at. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Misty Lewis. I'm the administrator at Hopes Creek Assisted Living. We are an assisted living, independent living facility. We do provide services for Medicaid, private pay, and we're such a family at Hopes Creek. It's unbelievable how close we all are. But right now we are 99% full, and we are working to continue to get our residents the care that they need each and every day. We do accept, like I said, private pay, Medicaid, and VA as well. And anybody that needs help with the Medicaid waiver application, I would love to assist with those applications and help the process move along pretty smoothly. I'm going to introduce Marla Keaty. She is our activities director. By the way, happy Activities Directors Week.
Thank you. I made it the first year. I survived. I'm the newbie on the block. But hey, I want to tell you guys about something that we just did last week, and I couldn't be more excited. A bunch of us activity directors from all the different locations are getting together now once a month. It was so beneficial for me. We had tips. We talked about struggles. We talked about what they do at their facilities and what I do. And it was just a great event, and I would love to invite anybody's activity directors that would love to come. Give me a call at Hopes Creek. We'd love to have you.
And our phone number is 479-471-1900. Thanks, guys.
Good afternoon. My name is LaDonna Trammell. I'm the ombudsman for this area. I have 35 nursing homes in 6 different counties, and I'm an advocate for residents. I go into facilities and assisted livings and RCFs, and if anybody has any complaints or issues or just have a question, I'm willing to help them and advocate for the resident. My number is 479-806-2987. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Deborah from Mercy Crest, Director of Clinical Care there. We're a 102-bed facility, assisted living level 2. We also have a memory care unit. We have nurses there 24/7. We have a medical coordinator that does transportation for doctor's appointments. We have activities. We got a lot of things to offer. We do private pay, but we also accept the Medicaid waiver as well.
Our number is 479-478-3000. And my number is 479-883-6949. Hey guys, I'm Crystal Cullen with the West Central Center on Aging in Fort Smith, and this is what we offer in 14 counties in Arkansas free. So I do free educational and exercise programs, Tai Chi, for example, Ageless Grace, for example, Drums Alive, for example, Walk with Ease. We do family caregiver workshops. We have 40-hour caregiver classes that we can train someone to be a caregiver. And then when it's all said and done, they're a PCA at the end. I do a first responder, dementia training program, lots of free trainings, education, and exercise, like I said, for 14 counties in Arkansas. And our mission is to promote wellness to aging people. So that's it. My number, 479-478-8635. Thank you.
I'm Brandy with Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. We're here in Fort Smith, and we have a full service sales and service center. So any billing, if you know if a provider's in the network, claims, anything like that, my staff can help with. Our phone number is 479-648-1635. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Yay, yay, yay. What a wonderful organization. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad that you came up and told us a little bit about yourself, because we're here for seniors and their caregivers. So anyway, I'm so excited for this year. I want to remind you again, we take, on our coffee talks, we take bags to the coffee talks for all the seniors at all the senior centers. And if you haven't given us your information to put in the bag, if it's information, educational information for seniors, please do. We'd be happy to share that, because that's what we're about, is sharing information for seniors. So I hope that you guys got a good plan for the year. Yes, Liz?
Who do we give that to?
Louise. You could just take it to the back table. Any board member, and I introduced those at the beginning of the time, any of the board members can take that information. But if you have it with you today, you can leave it at the back table, and we'll make sure they get in the back. So think about the amount, because we go once a month, and we give bags out every month. So, make sure, we don't want to drain you dry on your marketing materials, but make sure you give us enough that we can get the word out about you guys. I'm really looking forward to this year. Thank you to River Glen for their sponsorship. We really appreciate it. Glad to have the opportunity to be exposed to such a beautiful building that I've never been in, so that's pretty cool. We will see you at the next meeting. It's going to be the 4th Wednesday of February, and when I get to take a look at the list that went around today, hopefully I'll be able to tell you where that's going to be. So anyway, we will have all of the locations and everything planned out by February. We'll have all of that secured for you to know for the rest of the year. But
We do have February general meeting still open.
It's
Anyone wants to?
still open.
Yes. So.
Oh, wow.
It's open. If anybody in this room wants to host, if you don't have a speaker, we can always come up with that too. But if you decide you want to, come back here and we'll get you some of that. But February is the only one open.
And that date is 2/26 at noon. So we're gonna have one at 2/26 at noon.
Okay. We'll make sure that the word gets out on that. And how do you check that? By looking at our Facebook page and checking our website out. So please use those resources as a member of this organization. So the sun is shining. Have a wonderful Wednesday. It's going to be a little bit warmer. Thank you for coming. Oh, board members, can I get y'all up here for a picture?